Hello, my spiritual family, and welcome back to Get Rebel Life TV. I'm so glad you are here with me on this journey. If you are new here, please subscribe and join our community as we explore how to build a life of peace and purpose. In our last video, we started a conversation about fear and how it holds us back. Today, we are focusing on one of the most common and powerful fears, the fear of the unknown. We all feel it. Is that knot in your stomach when you don't know what is coming? Is the anxiety about a job change, a new relationship, or the future of your family? For many of us in this tradition, is the fear of what we don't understand, the hidden spiritual forces, the meanings of our dreams, and the uncertainty of our destiny. But what if I told you that the unknown doesn't have to be a source of fear? What if I told you that you have a powerful spiritual tool to help you navigate it? That tool is Ifa. Many people think of Ifa as a system of prophecy, a way to know the future, while Ifa can reveal potential outcomes. Its true purpose is much deeper. It is a spiritual science. It is an encyclopedia of knowledge, wisdom, and the history of the universe. Think of Ifa not as a crystal ball, but as a map. When you are traveling in a new unknown country, you don't feel afraid if you have a detailed map. The map doesn't tell you every single thing that will happen on your journey, but it will show you the roads, the mountains, the rivers, and the potential challenges you might face. It gives you confidence because you are not blind. That is what Ifa does for us with the fear of the unknown. Through the wisdom of the Odus, the sacred verses of Ifa, we gain insight into our lives. We learn about our spiritual nature, the energies surrounding us, and the best way to move forward. When you sit with a trusted Babalawo for a consultation, you are not just asking for a prediction. You are asking for a spiritual diagnosis. You are asking for clarity. A Babalawo may perform a reading that shows a challenge ahead. Instead of causing fear, this knowledge is a gift. It allows you to prepare. You can learn the specific spiritual actions or sacrifices, which we call ebo, that will help you overcome the challenge. You are no longer a victim of circumstances. You are an active participant in your destiny. The fear of the unknown thrives in darkness. It feeds on confusion and misinformation. But when you shine the light of knowledge on it, the fear begins to disappear. I've seen it many times in my work. A person comes to me terrified of a recurring dream or strange of bad luck. Their mind has created a story of a powerful enemy or an unseen cause. But after a spiritual consultation, the picture becomes clearer. They learn that the problem is not an attack from a person, but an imbalance in their own spiritual energy. The solution is not to fight someone, but to perform a spiritual cleansing. That clarity alone is a spiritual blessing. It frees you from the emotional and mental exhaustions of being afraid of everything and everyone. It allows you to focus on your energy on a specific solvable problem. Ifa also helps us overcome the fear of the unknown by reminding us of a fundamental truth of Yoruba spirituality. You are a spiritual being on a spiritual path. Your destiny, your Ori, is your personal blueprint. It is your ultimate purpose in this life. The unknown is simply the part of your path that you haven't walked yet, but you are not walking it alone. You have your ancestors, your spiritual guides, and the wisdom of the Orishas to light your way. So, how can you use Ifa to overcome your own fear of your unknown? Number 1, seek knowledge. When you are faced with a difficult or uncertain situation, your first step should not be to panic, but to seek knowledge. Consider a consultation with a Babalawo. Go into it with the intention of gaining understanding, not just to solve a problem. 2, trust the guidance. When you receive a reading, accept the message. Trust that the knowledge is a gift. It may not be what you expected to hear, but it is what you need to know. Then 3, act with confidence. Once you have the knowledge, act with confidence. Perform the necessary rituals or ebo with a strong heart and a peaceful mind. You are no longer acting out of desperation. You are acting from a place of spiritual authority. So my beautiful people, the unknown is not your enemy. It is a part of your journey. With the wisdom of Ifa, you can turn your fear into faith. You can transform your anxiety into action. And you can walk your path with the courage and clarity of a person who is truly free. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Please share in the comment section below. What is one thing you are willing to do to face the unknown with a mindset of confidence? I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.